for me do bibia say amo bibia kwaba e dey about the Punch TV so message so be share video e dey ama me ama foforo so enye bia share and any day di kan ya hwe video am show me a subscribe button so na me dey bia me ka e woni hia me ye pa wo me aso na subscribe ya anytime bia be upload video no obenya notification na won so watimi akwa akohwe bi e dey ama me no ahuni ekoso e wo oman Ghana mu hanim sem ye dey ensem no ni e Sêcurity wo media ne ho aso ene de ba besom se de dan da me ka no woye hwan na wasem ba ye befa ne yaka na emom ye nyi bi mfim ye mfa bi enka ho mesro se afi nsusu like video yi fama me afi na wo comment no adwenkyere no waja comment section honom e de ama me metimi akenkan e de ama media ne de akire.
More news that broke a few hours ago. Now, the national security is set to conduct forensic analysis on large amounts of seized unspecified US dollar notes hidden in 12 20-foot containers. Operatives from national security on Saturday night busted and seized unspecified amounts of US dollars and Ghana cedis, including boxes of metals suspected to be gold bars. Komla Kluche reports that there is currently a manhunt for 4 unknown individuals linked to the seizures.
GPS code GW0095-2483, location Sapperman near Amasaman in Gas South. A warehouse only noted for shipment with huge containers ferried in and out. Unknown to many, there was more to the containers and the shipment. 12 containers cleverly sealed with the currencies mostly in the United States dollar denominations, hidden in wooden boxes filled with cement. The containers appearing to a hard charcoal carefully positioned in it with wooden barricade segmentation to prevent any notice of state security. Initial investigations show about 2 of the 20-footer containers were recently moved from the warehouse to an unknown location with intense tracking to retrieve it. A tip-off monitored closely by the NSC located the warehouse where the operations were orchestrated. At the reception of the warehouse, this shipping inspection documents were found with details of persons the NSC is investigating. At the back office of the reception was this military regalia with boots. An on-site assessment showed the regalia was fake. The facility had closed circuit camera monitoring with a watchtower mostly used by their security. The NSC, after uncovering the large amount of dollar bills, have mounted surveillance of the area. Directly opposite the warehouse is an uncompleted building thatched with counterfeit dollar bills, rolls of Ghana cedi notes with carbon paper suspected to be used for the operations. Boxes full of metals suspected to be gold bars were also retrieved. 4 individuals are at large, with a ringleader only named as Alaji are being tracked from National Security Intelligence. The items are to undergo immediate forensic examination to determine its genuineness and street value. The NSC is also tracking the suspected containers believed to have been moved before the bust. Komla Kluche, TV3 News, Accra.
Reverence, was in reference to individuals who occupy the house. No. Parliament, your friends say institutional framework, one of the foundational institutions of our democracy. So the institution, and a constitution, regarding in higher esteem, not nipa omugum. So answer and nipa no obe merited that respect, you need to live up to a certain standard.
Okay.
And sana what merited the respect the constitution bestow on that particular institution. There are some who have been able over the years to be able to live up to that expectation because of parliament. There are respected gentlemen, individuals are more rising, some are role models, people aspire to be like them. But in recent times, there has been a certain hostile intrusion. Some individuals have been able to enter that particular place. and consistently, no, they are stirring, and the integrity of Parliament is drowning. And Cecilia Manoka say, offer camera and microphone do wachi, and you engage Ghanaians on the street. Ask them how they feel about Ghana's Parliament. And trust me, the answers you find, you'll be shocked. Because the House, you know, the doings or the activities, the actions and the inactions of some individuals within the House, you know, there is nothing honorable about what they do.
And there is nothing honorable.
There is nothing honorable about the way they speak, the way they act, just everything. That is why people are beginning to question the prefix honorable we are tied to. Because Bakacha said that honorable title, you know, is something you're supposed to earn. There was a time Murtala Mohammed or no Oye MP or can say feel comfortable when they honorable, because when he looks at the behavior of some of his colleagues, he thinks most of them don't deserve the prefix honorable. But you see, Ababa ritual. Oh, once you enter there, you earn it, you have it, you grab it, and people walk away. Because so the 8th Parliament here, so good from day 1 up to say ebe ende. And have told you, sir, the worst parliament in under this 4th Republic, not the 8th Parliament, and I say a Thai Parliament, you know. It was the most wasteful period in our democracy. Wasteful so far as parliamentary business and activities are concerned. Forever, I'm sure Ghanaians will remember that. Alaska, that is the background we are coming from. So coming here, no, now some of us are expecting, say, the activities of or the behavior of some individuals, you know, will begin to look at this picture Ghana forward, and they will begin to act in a way as Sabi Ghana about build the public confidence in this institution. But it looks as if say so especially the so-called minority afenyo marking and the Dalmoano Alaska. So we are quite more fast conduct or more in this parliament here you will me. It gives an impression, say, these are people, they know, say, their numbers cannot influence anything in parliament. Come my catcher say, my minority leader, no, or ne cameraman our parliament difference be him. Because they are all observing the process. They are all observing.
Or the cameraman.
Difference be him, just as the cameraman is observing, is the same thing that the minority leader. He has the right to speak, express his opinion. But Alaska, the bottom line is that the majority has the absolute number to take whatever decision that they want to take.
I have an yasi for no dos I know what
me say numbers no cannot influence anything in parliament.
Okay.
So because my majority no almost 2/3 of the numbers.
Okay.
A major decision, constitutional whatever they want to embark on, they have the numbers to do. So minority realizing how insignificant Omaba in this parliament, you know, the only way your presence can be felt is to engage. Nisa obeye niema ekosui.
Okay.
Yanya ntokwa. Yanya in the patapa. So I know the day, you know, ebeye the central pointer. The debate will center on. So look at how popular Afenyo Marking has become so far as this whole thing is. So far as Anyama way, Nanya sa Anyama way, because Sen go be a money din. Because parliament you can stand and speak. Okasa we are. Others will come in, they will shoot you down. They have the numbers, they vote. We move on. So going forward, you know, these are some of the things these guys are going to employ. Because that is the only way their presence can be felt. Now, obi to say another proud, no can't you obi say yan cite obi for contempt. Now obi say who say ya kwayana ya buy. Because Alaska, in the first place, that character no any the moral locus TV be calling himself honorable. Cause yan go back to the constituency. Quite of us are all winning ya buy. The CC ho na ehon sem kra be si na yan kan wieye e na oba ye onye opportunity to be on the appointment committee no so wo he demeanor kwan of us o kasa the tone the posturing and the kwan of us they look at others clearly you have doubts about whether that person is honorable or not honorable. Now we Afenyo Marking as a person, now we kwan of us so address your friends the clerk in the house. Clerk no more or less on your MP, but within the frame of parliament, you know, are a very integral part of it. So you cannot look down, disrespect the clerk, and accuse him of being NDC or whatever in camera. And beyond that, sign extended here to the point then Parliament went haywire. We pim we now we pim we now the microphone and so forth. And these things was on TV. And Korashe and Panimfo Obia Shebi. And these people didn't have a sense of shame to realize Nema air kosi nipe sharing. So there is the need for us at least. Yes, honorable. Be honorable. Sabia a man for being good memories about us. But Alaska, this is not the first time. The beginning of 8th Parliament, the same thing happened. I who said Obimu we papers and as a former military for taking over and as a for. And I'm said that incident in this year. Yenya kwabrani bia mananya proper investigation yam punish you bia ntino. Ababa ya de da year to aso.
I ritual.
Yes, so its tradition goes on. And yaba we mu they omufri say oh na ha kan obi a oye MP betimi afa microphone ne we SCC so their papa e dia bo ha papa because the whole thing is that they agreed say omo be vet and a certain number of MPs. And now Afenyo can spend all the times on Sam George. So by the time we bisa a question for almost 3 solid hours, na a miracle. Then they decided to say yampong. No, say yampong because time no one wasting in. We have agreed that these people will be vetted. And they won't to me a piano cock. And I see a backward years your mamon. And they ever say near man. That is what we saw. And like we found we know the abaha, we found out the abaha. And now, they say the question we are asking is, who is going to bear? And the speaker dealing with the situation, and no something different. Metese was selecting the part 4. Say, omo a year way, he is going to punish them or you suspend your money. The following day, we say, omo patcha wintino, ya de acha. So the investigation is going on. So I'm asking, say, what is the essence of the ongoing investigation? Because initially, I doubted that particular decision taking to suspend 4 people. Because you can't just watch video and say who 4 people no.
Because we are more than
that. Obiano Kasa could have inflamed that particular thing. So you do proper investigation, so let it end. You identify the culprit, then you punish them. But I didn't also they have been pardoned. The suspension has been resigned. So I know the day, there is no guarantees that we investigation we are not be a culpable. Channel. So you see that normal tradition we do here. People mess up, engages in all sort of follies. In the end, oh, young fan channel, now it ends there. Then these things continue to happen. Trust me. Sa Parliament here, Alaska, the who beginning way is just the beginning. I'm telling you. The worst things are going to happen because my country said the minority aim to influence the decisions, and they always said their presence will be felt. So the only way on bringing that attention and traction is to cause commotion. It's the reason why some of these unpopularness are never winning their coso. And until such speaker another the 9 basic form, who say Parliament they are not sitting there because they've been voted there.
That's right.
They are sitting there because Ghanaians gave them the power to go there. So they first and foremost, in that respect, must come to us, the people of this country. You don't just sit there and say, may have power to call people to the privileges committee. Then you hold the person to come. The question is, and semuna and penifo behave and cram at the floor. No, what are you doing? You can't even punish them. Or punishing an hour their channel. The following day, you say Obia Kassatia Parliament, I know they all call in the panel to be punished. The question is a moral locus ben a war to call Obi say all punishing because we Kassatia Parliament. And the question is the Parliament and the Monyam no be there. No be a Kassatiano. Because some of the individuals are Motihono, they have denigrated the house to the sense that there is no dignity attached to current Parliament. Vis-a-vis the individuals. Because one may share TV. Now me hwesa afenyo marking as original Parliament. No de nsa benkum ni nifa tete ni colleagues so kasa omo shout omo. I see say nipa no mu gondo do na mu omo ho. They have no respect for themselves. So you don't expect me to show you respect. Come my culture say respect na hard currency Alaska. You practice to earn. Enye anema egudwama ukrasika wakwakoto. Life wa obedino enne be mani pa bu na wo hwe TV na nipa ni gina to ne sa se bia akora bia ya pai ne bo a o se yankoto na de mra no. This is a leader And I wonder why the MPP will be making such reckless decision, because that gentleman, no, there is a reason why he never became a minister. Or no scandal, as soon as the name was and the Ketwa. Safanya Markins, no scandal, as soon as the name was and the Ketwa. And now he has been promoted to minority leader, and this is the way, because I would see committee na Kosona. So all of them are saying that they were incited by him to do whatever that they did. The gentleman incited, and that is the modus operandi that he has employed. So until Obiba Cheni Nyansa who's a chale house now, what's you don't even qualify to call yourself minority leader. And I'm a culture say minority leader chayano. And some of us no pass say BBC or no better, because numbers no one don't qualify to become minority leader. And if people are calling you micro minority now, so won't it says a show and as I want to me accommodate here, because that is who you are. And I think there is some weakness on the side of the MPP and the NDC as well.
Really?
Oh yes. Alaska politics, you can't be timid, because there was one thing I've come to realize, and that will not be yeah dear. And I said, who show internal weakness. Nipa no nya hu weakness, they will capitalize on that and do some of this foolishness.
But I think the NDC side has come out to say Nientia almost handle almost.
No. Alaska, don't let your opponent see say you are weak within. A certain be awarded to anya sorry na you and your Pentecost meeting na yaba. And your friends a community way na you. This is politics. Weakness is the greatest your friends saying sign who show you are dead. That is why they are playing. Yeah, I understand the vetting committee chairman, no? You see, they are in public. So what Afenyo Markin is doing, he cannot do the same thing. On also call the same tangent, the program will end, and it will embarrass them the more.
And they also have some timeline.
Oh yes. Yeah. Oh me, the chairman there, I have never blamed him anywhere. I like the way he's going about his thing, because looking at how this guy is behaving, if he decides to go the same way, and him Guasiano say a better in 1,000-fold.
But you mean on the floor?
On the floor of Parliament, they need to pull them where they really belong to.
So do you side with Ashama MP, sir, Speaker Makwani
Yambuomo, like beat them in Parliament?
Speaker, I said speakers who allow them no more.
Oh no, there's a Parliament in your boxing house.
So say so no propaganda.
No. Okay. Parliament in your boxing house and
we had the press conference to rebut that.
That's right.
Okay. Yes, because violence is not anything, because we are here speaking against violence. And Ameka said there are ways you can go about it. You have overwhelming majority. Nipano any number to challenge any decision that is taken in the house. It is fair. It's a process. They will speak, they will do anything. But as to whether you take the Nipano Kenyans Asama, you accommodate it. But while he's speaking gibberish and those wena, you ignore and you move on. And you let the people know that you don't have the numbers to be doing some of these things. But consistently they are causing scene, taking the center stage. Because since Parliament at beginning, the MPP side is running the show.
That's right.
That's exactly what is happening. And that is how they want to be seen relevant.
And they call us a mighty minority.
Yeah, exactly. Because nobody is putting them where they really belong to. So, we're flexing. And unfortunately, we are dealing with a crop of arrogant individuals. Alaska Makata says arrogance is a disease.
Arrogance?
Oh, yes. That filthy pride, Let me explain it to you. People who lack inner motivation, self-confidence, and there is a hole within them.
Okay.
They look down on others to feel relevant. There is a psychological explanation.
Okay.
You need to look down on others to feel relevant, because that is the only way you feel important. Because when it comes to your friends are boot for boot, you cannot stand your colleague. So when you look down upon them and you inflate yourself, say, "Oh, I'm big."
So psychological woman,
yes, me frahim fear. Me na ye way. You see, people are more person accolade, they work with emptiness.
Wow.
Last night, me catch students be oko church. Na uhuma maybe Friday or church, Sunday or church, and a pa or a ria or what in Jamba say, "Hey, mammy or some yamio, and yamen also." There is a hole within. They are running away from what is chasing them to that person. That church is a house of refuge. They are seeking refuge. They are something is chasing them. within their heart, you know, they can't live alone.
That's right. All the time
they need to associate themselves with something. So there is a hole that they are gabbing to church. You know, take you away from her. That is how it is. And to Okoya, dear, to us, hey, na Christo ni na ye we. We not think China also a Christo ni. Or no. Or called na hoko bata. Sabi we feel comfortable. Na nyanya men are awesome. That is the same thing with this arrogance kind of stuff. So we have Akufo-Addo need to crew for ya. Alaska. A bang and a back gun higher. Or you're so clueless and incompetent than this government. What will be that? But they are the most arrogant group of people. So the arrogance is there to cover your weakness.
Okay.
What are some American? And America, the last time America German says no. I do not want to mean yet. Ubiema, a man for expose you. So what you do is that so the core issues, nobody focuses on the key issues. Then Ntakwado you focus on because when you're gentlemen like your friend saying Sam George, when you're obit to say your friend saying Okujato, when you're obit Alaska, these are fine brains. Young people are, you see, because of youthful exuberance, you know, you might see certain things and you may not like it, but that doesn't take away who they are and what they can do. You understand? So that is not the platform to. And now we may show that's what they are doing.
As that platform there for revenge.
And America says a revenge theater. They've set in motion. So the last time, no, and you want say your friend is saying. Energy, your friends, communication minister, I'm friend saying the Omuadi, ne pencil boy say Nipa natural is in the public domain. This is not the platform for you to be doing those things. Yes, a vet Nipa no checking the competence. Obeti me ya juma na own to me yet. But this is not the time as someone what come for Akufo-Addo over chance and answer by Pachawo. Now Akufo-Addo no, your friends say Ghana for pass a verdict on him that. Election on the outcome no a chere how Ghana for who no so the platform no any platform for you to be whitewashing or attempt to say who be killing president no that obi be say or the binim that we are hwe nye or the binim Akufo-Addo no we are hwe nye so you cannot use the platform to wash him. What I say?
That's right.
So I think that this childish infantile kind of way air no Ghana for are sick and tired of what is happening. Alaska, they need to show some seriousness. Say, we na what house or na sabi umu ho. Ghana for from afar no there. And you need to show them that respect. And I like it when speaker told them say, honorable members, we cannot expect the public to respect us when we don't respect ourselves. Kamakato say respect is a virtue you earn. You practice and you earn. You can't force people to. Now, Metia, can you force me to respect a friend marking or not? Say your friend is saying, I don't pray. Because the man who know TVC judgment, you know, my passive idea. What I say? Oh, now last can I said you who know me. So I think that we really need to be very, very careful. We don't need to be kicking on emotional keyboards of people and things. Oh, because your party near people are and MPP, you know. I'm for Bomabuo. A birum said them, a birum clan to me in Casa. I know see Kroma we MPP no crowd to me in Casa because of Abrabo Bonia, a bind a boy. The scars are there hunting everybody. So you need leadership that will be sensible enough to speak wisdom, engage, do things a bit more, build that broken trust and confidence in people. But unfortunately, they are putting arrogant people in position. They are causing more anger. I'm a man for boo food more because what is going on when you look at it, obu nebefu meveti mintimi hwebin kosi ye. Ko mehwe na mehwe de ekosona. I just have to go.
Right.
I think
Therefore, Emma review say ubemia subscribe button so say the dan ya upload video ubenya bia share e de amame afen so be share ama foforo enya bia share no one like it wadwenkyere ne so no na wahwie guo no meba bekenkan ni kama e de ama media ne akere broni.